What's the role of a creative director? And do we really need one in a game development team? After all, you might think that the game designers handle all the design aspects of the game, right? Hey there, fellow game designers. My name is Pascal Lubin. I'm a game designer myself. I have about 30 years of experience, and I'm here to share with you my experience acquired throughout that time. Actually, I've had the opportunity to juggle both roles, and I'd love to share my insight on how these two positions differ. At first glance, creative director might seem like super game designers who just oversee the work of less experienced designers. But their actual responsibilities go beyond that. The main job of a creative director is to define the game's pillars and make key decisions about important aspects like game modes, gameplay mechanics, monetization strategies, and what makes the game unique. They also play a crucial role in identifying the target audience and to position the game in the market. Now, while experienced game designers could take on this task, creative directors really shine in another area: communication. They excel at sharing their vision for the game and convincing publishers or other stakeholders that they are on the right track. This is where creative directors set themselves apart from game designers. They are good communicators. Once a game concept is approved, creative directors usually put together high-level documents that expand on their vision for the game. When I was the creative director for Wanted: Weapons of Fate, I had the exciting chance to really shape the game's vision. And one of the first things I did was to establish our game pillars. These pillars are like guiding principles that help ensure every design choice aligns with our overall vision. For Wanted: Weapons of Fate, I decided on 3 game pillars that would steer our direction. First, a gameplay experience built around the unique traits of the Wanted license. Second, a motion picture quality experience. And third game pillar, gameplay mechanism simple to pick up, yet rich enough to allow us to build a challenging and diversified game experience. Then, to explain my decision and to convince our publisher, which was Universal Studios, I developed the following summary. This page shows how I propose to implement the first game pillar. It explains how the script, the game design, animation, level design, 3D art, and special effects should be implemented. And of course, I did the same work for the 2 other game pillars. And to deliver this type of work, a creative director must have a very broad understanding of several skills. Game systems, of course, but also level design, storytelling, and art. So creative directors are not only experienced game designers, they must have a broad skill base. And on top of that, they must be convincing because they will have to sell their vision to experienced and high-ranking people. That's why creative directors must also be good at communicating. Of course, creative directors do many other things, but now I think you start to understand how different they are from game designers. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more content. And thank you for your support. And if you are excited to dive into game design, I'd love for you to check out my online video course on the Udemy learning platform. It's a fun way to learn together because I reply to all the questions asked by my students. You can find the link in the description of this video. Happy game designing to all of you.